What's up, guys? Welcome back for more Genesis Alpha 1. This is a game that I covered a while ago, probably around the release of when it first came out for PlayStation 4. But anyway, there's been a lot of updates to this game. They've retooled some of the UI. They've changed up some of the crafting, the modules that you can put in. They've added the whole new things. Yeah, they've changed a lot of stuff. Seeker, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Anyway, let's do this. I'm gonna start a new campaign here. I was playing a bit on my own, just to learn some of the new stuff. I was playing as Superior Genetics. I might do that. I think the first time I played, I was General Ballistics. The last time I played by myself, I was Superior Genetics. And I don't know if I've played Stall Union before. I don't know, I might do that. They put in the Framen for a thing, and then there's also undiscovered things. I'm sure it's just the level 3 upgrades of the starting ones. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do Stall Union this time, just because I haven't tried them out. As far as the artifacts we're going to start with, so the way artifacts work is you start off the game with the ability to create them. You don't necessarily start the game with them, like with the instance of robots and turrets and stuff like that. You don't necessarily start with them, but yeah, it does help. I think that the security gate would be a good idea, and also we're gonna do harvester speed as well. I just unlocked this in my last off-camera playthrough, and oh my god, it makes it so much faster. There's your galaxy seed. I don't know if that's gonna stick, but hey, it is what it is. Let's start this up.
When I was young, our dream was to go to the stars. And so we tried, gave our best, and in the end we made it into space. We came here to prove our machines, our courage.
Alright, let's go ahead and skip that.
Welcome to the shipbuilding interface.
Yes, yes.
Here you build and upgrade our ship.
Alright, so this hasn't changed too much, although if you had not seen the updated gameplay for this, you'll notice some more things on the right-hand side there. The way it works, and I think it would probably be best if I probably describe that when we get into some more of the actual buildings. But anyway, let's go ahead.
The corridor
and build
connects
this.
modules and is available in different designs. Make sure you balance the ship's layout between security and efficiency. The lift module grants fast access to higher or lower decks of the ship.
Alright, so first off, I am going to separate certain sections of the this whole deal. So I'm going to have some of the more dangerous stuff on the upper section of the ship, and then I'm going to keep probably crew quarters on the top layer, and I don't know, we'll go from there. So I'm definitely going to keep it all separated. Okay, let's see here. I've only got a certain amount of things. Only got 28 framework, 5 cable, and 5 panels. Not great, but we'll make it work. We will make it work.
The security corridor serves as a protection from alien infestations. Build it strategically to protect important modules from threats.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I am going to put a security checkpoint down here. Very useful. That's not something you start the game with. You have to find it in a previous run through, so not too terribly bad. Another thing I'm gonna do is...
This is a greenhouse. The concept of cultivating plants on board of our ship is central to the Genesis project. There is no technology known to us that can effectively store or even provide a vital biosphere for the full time of our endeavor. Different life forms also demand different biosphere components to survive on this ship. To compose a certain biosphere, we need special plants. Superior genetics cloning technology is not configured for the creation or reproduction of plants. This means that we need to protect our plants at all costs.
I'm gonna go off this way. This is not gonna be a terribly symmetrical type of a deal as far as the ship is concerned. So if that is what you want to see, then sorry. We're in space, so we don't need to worry about drag. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be okay, everybody. Alright, now they want us to build a tractor beam, a storage, and a crew quarters. Crew quarters we're gonna have up here. A lounge.
Crew quarters. Each crew member needs a slot in one of these modules.
That's what she
If
said.
a crew member is sick or feels bad, you can most likely find them here.
I'm gonna put this right here. That'll leave us enough room for 2 right here. So that'll be fine. We only need 1 in the beginning. Seeker, I'd completely forgotten about this game. I still want to get it. It's better. They definitely changed up some things. I don't know if it runs smoother, but it definitely feels like it does a little bit. And you know what? Maybe that's all that freaking matters. How about that? All right. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I don't know, extend this out a ways. This can be used for storage, refineries, what have you. But we are going to want to
This
have
is our
a hangar,
module.
probably
the hangar is
towards the
necessary to
end of
acquire
it.
resources, plants, or other interesting things from planets and shipwrecks.
Maybe.
You need to assign pilots to operate a hangar. Please use the hangar terminal for additional information.
Now they want us to build a tractor beam first. Oh, we need more cable for that. What uses cable that I used up? Because we need to build that. The game won't let us continue without it. Is it the security gate? Does the security gate cost cable? If that's the case, then that sucks. Let's see. It could be the security gate that took up our... Yep, that costs cable. That sucks. Okay. Well, we're going to have to deconstruct that and replace it. Excuse me. Excuse me for all the throat clearing. I'm not sick, even though this does say quarantine stream. I just have a lot of phlegm. You understand. So we're going to have to get rid of this. And then we're going to have to connect it the old-fashioned way.
Power re-established.
Alright, now they want us to build... Okay, calm down, kid. Calm down. They want us to build a tractor beam and a storage. Easy peasy.
The Alpha Quadrant is full of shipwrecks. Our tractor beam module is a fast way to acquire already refined materials. Materials will be directly moved to the ship's storage. No deposit and no refinery required.
I don't know if I want to have this connect to the hangar or not. Because the hangar, the tractor beam, storage, and refinery. Oh, no, and the deposit. The deposit, the tractor beam, and the refinery. The refinery and the hangar are all the places where most of our enemy threats are going to be coming onto the ship. So, you know what? I can move things around if I need to later. Not that big a deal. Alright, so we need a storage now. Storage...
This is the refined storage module. Production-ready materials leave the refinery and will be stored here. Keep an eye on our refined storage capacity. If we run out of space, the refining process will be placed on hold. Our refined materials are the source
still
for ship
build a
building,
hangar.
weapon, and ammunition supply.
Can't do both a hangar and a deposit, unfortunately. I could do a hangar and a refinery. I can't remember if the refinery can be accessed directly from the hangar. That is a quandary. Let's do this first. How do we want to have this laid out? The ship will be exiting from this direction that way. But I mean, if I was really going like min-maxi, I would put it like this. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Sure. From there, what else can we do? I could put a biotank down. I do need a biotank. Alright, yeah, let's put a biotank down.
All biomass you collect will be stored here. Make sure we always have enough biomass in stock and biomass tanks ready. Biomass is the basic material for every cloning procedure.
You just kind of throw this next to the greenhouse. I mean, I'm never really going to need to go in here, so that's fine. We only have 4 framework left. What can I do? I could put another storage down, or I could save it. Right now I've got, what is it? I think right now I've got enough, yeah, for 40 storage. Let's go ahead and do another storage. I'm going to eventually want a lot of storage anyway, so there we go. And then as far as future tractor beams are concerned, I'm just going to link them straight off of this one. That may or may not be a good idea, I don't know. Either way, we've been in this long enough. Let's start the game. Yeah. Look at that disgusting looking ship. It's okay. It was built in space, probably, so it's not like we needed to worry about it taking off. Yeah. In my last little save file, though, that I played, I was playing as the genetics start off, and yeah, I don't know. I found like 3.
New captain promoted.
Like 3 different little planets that were up for Genesis. Now, have I played on this start before? I'm pretty sure I have. I think I recognize this. Yeah. So, a couple things that they added in with the new expansion. They've added in upgrade modules for a lot of the modules. I don't exactly know what they do. I think this is an extra workstation, possibly. Got our little robots. Don't have the upgraded ones, but that's fine. Take those turrets. We've only got 2 weapons to start off. We've got our little energy pistol and our energy rifle. We got a couple turrets to work with. First, let's get some crew in here.
Job assigned.
Get some crew in here to start scanning, and oh man, we're in a very densely set up cluster here at the start. That is very fortunate. Let's actually...
Job assigned.
Let's get 2 crew in here.
Welcome to the ship.
Here comes one of them now. Hello. What's your name? Henriksen? Yeah. Heinrichsen. Get all this all taken care of. So I don't have to constantly see exclamation points above their head. Anytime you put a crew member in a new position, they'll have all sorts of random shit to say. And who are you? Bernard. Thank you. Thank you, Bernard. Alright, let's get familiarized with our ship. Okay, so this will be crew quarters section. We got
Survival guide updated.
1 member of the crew is chilling here. believe that was all we had up here, yeah. Take a look at our greenhouse. We're gonna need people in here. Looks like we already have one crew member here. Yeah, we've already got one crew member here. That's fine. The amount of crew in your greenhouse makes more of a difference now. Say, for instance, I found a better tree that produces O2. If I don't have enough crew in here, they can't fill up all these little pips on the right-hand side. The more pips you have on the right-hand side, the more crew you can have. So right now we have a quantity of biosphere available for 6 crew members. However, we only have 4 crew members? Yeah, on the bottom right-hand side there it says 4 out of 5. So you might have the room for the crew via your quarters. However, if you don't have enough oxygen or whatever, then they won't be able to survive. So yeah. Okay, so we got our storage. There's not much to look at in here. Just a tiny little room where things get put. Got our tractor beam, which we should set up with a crew. And what do we have here? Framework. Lovely. We need a lot of framework. So let's get this going. So once we get enough framework, we can get started on getting our
resource acquired.
Getting the rest of our little parts to our ship we need, like the refinery and deposits and stuff like that.
Resource beaming complete.
Now the reason why I'm turning and looking at this thing is because aliens can get beamed aboard, which is a big no-no. Let's actually just put these turrets down now while we have a chance. And no, let's put this over here. There we go. That way it's not in the way of any doors. Not like it really matters, but it just looks better.
Resource beaming complete.
Now there was only 4 framework on this deposit, so
resource acquired.
Once this is all gathered, we're kind of done.
Resource beaming complete. Resources collected.
Okie dokie. So early game, you should really only need the pistol. 8 iron, 7 iron, 2 sights detected. Wow, okay, it's gonna be good.
Survival guide updated.
Yes. All right. Now, what did we need for? Okay, we have a refinery. That's good.
This is the refinery. Raw materials will be enhanced here. This process takes time. To increase refining speed, assign engineers to work in the refinery.
I think it would be better if I have it angled this way, so that way we could keep extending off this way and not be forced to the left or the right. So let's do that. Okay. So, where's our refinery? Here it is. Okay. Our refinery. Lovely. This is a much bigger refinery than the genetics. They've got a lot of people that can work here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 3 crew members. That's intense. Okay, let's go ahead and get a mission going to here.
Harvester destination set.
And we should only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 slots for gathering materials.
9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
Alright. I might turn down that volume. It seems a little loud. You guys can let me know, though. Load times are just as quick. Alright, first things first, we gotta find those sites. Here's one.
Accessing archives.
This is a very low visibility planet, unfortunately.
20%.
You can jump with triangle. Okay.
40%.
That's the new UI for motion sensor on the bottom of the screen there.
60%.
I can't remember what it used to look like, but this looks way better.
80%. phases complete.
Oh, alien locations. Not my favorite, but can come in handy, I suppose. Alright, it's a good thing that we started off with a biomass container as well, because we're going to need a lot of biomass. Away with ye beasts! So something to consider, when... Oh, where was I going with it? There it is. Okay. Something to consider with the various starting factions is they all have pluses and minuses to what they can do. Say, for instance, I was playing as genetics. Their biomass container can actually hold 80 units of biomass from just one module. It's very useful if you want to do a lot of cloning and things like that. Oh, also, anytime your motion sensor's up, that means there's an alien. Doesn't matter if it's within distance of you, there is an alien somewhere, so always keep that in mind.
We intercepted a transmission. Oh. Please check your data pad for details.
Tom's Voyage. Not what I would have preferred, if I'm being honest. We're getting a lot of mantis DNA. Not like we're going to be making any mantises. But, yeah. That's cool, though. Just another thing to check off the list. So enemies will only show up on your little radar scan if they're within 30 units of distance. I don't know what units of distance we're measuring with, so I'll just leave it at that. R1 to access your gathering. Gather this biomaterial. I think we've only got room for 20? 10? I don't know. We'll have to check later. Okay, could you guys like fuck off? Not at the hard part yet, thankfully. One more. One more. Getting a decent amount of biomass. We should be able to make at least another member for our crew, so that way we can be a 5 out of 5. But the more crew we have, the better.
10, 9, launch 8, activate 7, 6.
So we got 13 biomass out of that. That's actually... that should be enough for 2 more clones, I think.
0.
Human clones, rather. I'm gonna probably focus on O2, just because, yeah, I don't really want it to be, like, super difficult. So yeah, let's get back into it. Cannot be unload until the required deposit space. Okay, so they can't go straight to the refinery, but that's fine. What do we need for this? 10 framework? Oh, we need another reactor already? Dang, okay. That's fine, that's fine. That requires framework and cable. Okay. So we're gonna have to jet around and use our tractor beam to get more framework before we can really get started on anything. That's fine. That is fine. No big deal. We've had crew members up here. There's the... No, that's not the button. Where's the... There's the... There it is. Okay. Good job, crew members. Doing your thing. Okay. Where do we have Okay, not explored. 3 out of 4, 5 out of 5, 0 out of 6, 0 of 7 with what looks like 2 deposit points. Alright, let's give them a hand with this. It's gonna take a little bit, so that's fine. Maybe it would be a good idea for us to invest in an engineer specialization. Hey, Seeker, nice. Just got the game, it was on discount. Very nice, very nice. There's a few buildings I would highly recommend you start off with. But it also depends on what type of a playthrough you want to do. You know, you just wing it. You'll figure it out, Seeker. It's pretty straightforward. There are a few buildings that you have to buy together, such as the refinery and the deposit. Or, well, yeah, no, the refinery, the deposit, and the hangar all kind of go hand in hand. You can get away with storage and the tractor beam together. Crew quarters and the various recreational units that are available, like the lounge or the Zen garden, things like that. I haven't built a lounge yet, but I will. Alright, that's probably enough. Done. 4 out of 7, 4, 5, 6. It's almost done. Let's try here first.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Okay. Alright, crew, what have we got? Batteries, 11 framework, perfect. Gunpowder is used to make turrets, and probably other stuff, I would imagine.
Resource beaming.
We're gonna need all this, though. Oh, hello, Burke.
Resource acquired.
Yeah, screw you. I would like to get slightly tougher crew members for the tractor beams and whatnot. Tractor beams have a lot of enemies that show up. I don't know what the exact odds are, like 25% or whatever. But, yeah. As you get to the harder areas, things will spawn that are very, very dangerous. Not just little worms and whatnot. You'll get, you know, creatures made of rock that come in, try to kill your crew. That happened to me in my last off-camera little playthrough.
Resources
Had a couple rock creatures come out while I was messing around on the other side of the ship, and they killed one of my crew members. I was very upset by it. I was like, well, ain't that a kick in the pants? Wasn't very fun. But yeah. So this is a lot of what you're going to see in the game. Resource management, things like that. Minimal base building.
Resources collected.
There's not really any sections in the game where you build a quote-unquote base, like on a planet. The closest you get is the very, very, very end of the game.
Resource acquired.
Just horrible, horrible shots. It's okay. It's fine. That's why I put the turrets down. I'll take care of it.
Resource beaming complete.
Shut up, Burke.
Resources collected.
Burke's over here grumbling about security on the ship.
Resource beaming.
So this is why you don't make clones with individual personalities. It's just trouble.
Resource acquired.
If these were specifically altered clones, then they wouldn't need recreation and whatnot.
Resources collected.
But then again, maybe that's not a very humanity first type of a thought, especially since we are just effectively an ark. We're trying to find a suitable planet for humanity to come back. Okay, that was all of them. Sweet. We're going to need batteries eventually, not until we get the hyperdrive, though, so I'm not too concerned about that just yet. We have... Okay, we can find the hyperdrive, which... It's not on this planet. Nothing's on that planet, actually, so... Alright. Now that we have enough, let's... Ah, we need more energy. Right. For that, we need cable. We need cable? Man. Alright. If we need cable... What's that? Aluminum? Copper. That's from copper. Alright. That's fine. Sulfur, uranium. Not much here we can really use, unfortunately. Still need to drop off those. So okay, let's go find some copper. You can see where the main loop of gameplay goes in this. Need materials, find materials, get materials, make things. Oh, something came out. Okay, it's dead. So let's try and find some copper. Right now I'm trying to find planets that have a lot of debris fields.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
There we go. I was like, I know that there's things here we haven't explored. Come on, game. So what this is doing is it's revealing the materials and things that are on any given planet / debris field. And that isn't limited to the area that you're currently in. It's limited to the 3x3 section that your ship inhabits on the galaxy map. So it's scanning everything near you. All the little quadrants next to you. So it's not a bad idea to have people in there. It kind of depends on how much you want to micromanage it. Obviously, the more crew members you have in any given space, the faster things will run. Framework again, not bad. Radiation blue. Oh, there's a fern there. That'd be good. Where's all the copper, man? Come on. Freaking ridiculous. Well, I guess let's set them up there. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm about to leave anyway. Yeah, I need copper. We'll remember this area, though. We'll come back here. There's a lot of framework and things that we can use. Alright, so let's do one more jump, and then I'll end the episode. It's kind of a crapshoot here. Let's see. I said I needed cable, right? Oh, that's way up here? Great.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Alright. Okay. Set that up for cable, and I think this is as good a time as any to end the episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. If you're watching on stream, stick around, I'm going to keep playing. Bye-bye.